What up, everybody? It's me, Bitchy, here back. Child with another Tea with DB podcast, bitch. I haven't given you a Tea with DB in bitch, about 2 years, 2.5 years, child. Child, I'm sitting up here sipping on a mimosa, bitch. Shout out to Grammy family. Grammy family just came out here to visit me, child. And I made mimosas. So today, during my lunch, bitch, I went back to the grocery store and got four more bottles of that champagne, bitch, just to have on deck so I can have a mimosa when I feel like getting lit. So here's to you guys. Tastes good. Anyway, on today's podcast, child, tea with DB. I'm gonna be spilling some tea of my own because a lot of y'all like to. Oh, all you do is talk about everybody else, and all you do is spill everybody else tea. You need to talk about yourself. You need to look at yourself in the mirror, like Michael Jackson said, "Man in the mirror." You need to look at the man in the mirror. Okay. So that's what we're gonna do today. Sip on some tea and talk about me. Okay. Um, on today's Tea with DB podcast, I want to talk about the truth behind why I left LA. Had to be kind of mysterious with that voice, the truth on why I left LA. No, it ain't no tea, it ain't no big story behind it, y'all, but I wanted to get that out there and just talk about it. I was telling the truth. Let me start off with I was telling the truth when I said that it's expensive as fuck out there. Um, Bitch, the apartment that I'm living in now, if I had that in LA, it would cost me probably about $2,000. And here it's half. It's $1,000. So I'd like to save that other 1,000 and save that towards a house payment or something like that. No shade to LA. I will be coming back to Cali, but I'll probably return to San Diego. Just because I really love the San Diego feel and the vibe of that city a little bit more than LA. I do fuck with LA. Shit, it changed my life. It made me who I am now. It made me a better person. But I just really felt like San Diego just gave me a little bit more life. Shit, I ain't got no kids. I ain't got no family in LA, so I can just really go wherever I want. For now, it's Vegas though, bitch, because I'm loving my apartment and I'm loving the area and it's cute. So, the truth on why I left LA. Every time I say that, I'm gonna say it in that voice, child, so I can be mysterious. But no, the truth on why I left LA, other than it being cheap, is because I felt like I was going back into depression, y'all. And I haven't talked about this with anybody, but this is the first time I'm spilling this tea. Don't nobody know about this because I decided this time, or just like this go around, I wasn't gonna express it to anyone. I was just gonna kind of deal with it on my own and get rid of it, and not really burden anybody else with it, but fix it, bitch. Janet Jackson said, fix it." At the end of Why Did I Get Married Too after she killed her husband, so I had to fix it. Um, but so basically, some of the reasons why I felt like my depression was coming back, a big part of it was the pandemic. We went from being able to do whatever the fuck we wanted to barely being able to do whatever the fuck we wanted, and then if we did do what we wanted, being either scared that we were going to catch coronavirus or worried that we were going to harm somebody else that we may have went to go see or be around. So that stress on top of me was so fucked up, child, because the previous year I was so used to hosting and going out every weekend and every Friday or whatever after work, every day after work going to a gym and just having a schedule that was like not just being in the house. So that was a hard part of it. The pandemic, loneliness. I did still have Grammy family. Shout out to Grammy family, like I said. If it wasn't for Grammy family, bitch, I wouldn't have seen anybody. I did get to see Adriana. I went to go see her. We did a little walk and kicked it for a day. Distance. I went to go see Rebecca, child. Went to go smoke with her real quick. This was before the pandemic was at a heightened thing, so it's not like, oh, y'all was sharing blessed. No, it was before the pandemic was high. But other than that, I didn't get to see any of my other friends. Like, I saw Brendan at the tail end, like when I was getting ready to leave LA. So other than Grammy family, if it wasn't for Grammy family, bitch, I wouldn't have had anybody from the time that we got laid off in February all the way till now. Till basically the whole year, shit. So it was hard. Losing the job, child. I had a comfy job where I was like, working my way up. I was on that list of people who could have became a supervisor. Didn't know when my number was gonna get pulled, but it was gonna get pulled, bitch, because I was showing up and showing out at that job. It was just other people who were favorites and showing up and showing out a little bit better. So should have had to wait. But lost that bitch. They came in and said, "You guys are fired. We're coming up on the 1 year anniversary of that shit." It's February of Valentine's Day, probably. I think it was, child. But bitch, they came in and was like, "Y'all fired. Sorry, y'all gonna get a severance, but y'all fired." Okay. So that was kind of hard losing my seeing um all of my coworkers every day. Not even gonna say friends because only some of them are friends. Now that was another thing that made me kind of depressed, was learning that a lot of the people who I thought were friends and people who were understanding and nice and people who I could sit down and talk to, child, were not. They were just coworkers who I confused for friends. That was another hard thing. So losing that comfortable ass job, bitch, with that lunch every day and that sickening just buy an Apple Watch and we'll pay you back for it. Buy some shoes and we'll pay you back for it. It was just so. It was the best job ever, child. I love my job now, but that job was, it was so comfy and cozy. It was at the top of the LA Times in downtown LA. It was just so lush, okay? So fetch. Stop trying to make fetch happen, okay? But it was so fetch. Um, Child, I kept finding out shit that I didn't need to know. And it was so crazy because it wasn't like I was asking or trying to find out shit. Like I am the tea sipper, the tea getter, but it just falls into my lap. I don't ever ask for it. I'm not looking for it. I'm not searching for it. For instance, one day I'm out at a bar with friends and drunk, having a good day. Like, oh my God, my day is so good. And one of my friends is just like, oh my God, I have to tell you a secret. Like, I'm fucking so and so. And I'm just like, wait, what? I'm just like, I had the biggest crush on him, and you're fucking him. Like, I don't care that you're fucking him, but like, why did you tell me? Like, why the fuck did I need to know that? So I had to go through that. Another instance, one of my friends picks me up after the whole layoff thing. Like, child, guess who kissed who? And I'm like, guess who kissed who? What you mean? Beep and beep, and I said, who? I'm sorry to yell y'all, but I was like, what? And when my friend told me that this person who I like this person so much, y'all, like, and I was so fine with not having him, but I just knew that nobody else would. And then to find out that, and then it just fucked with my mind of already knowing that in this world that if you don't look a certain way, if you're not this model-esque type of looking thing, that you don't get shit. If you look like I look, a ugly, hideous piece of shit, you get nothing. You get ignored. You get, oh, you're the best friend, you're the friend, but you have to look like a model to get the good things to happen to you like that. When I tell y'all that broke my spirit and my heart so bad, y'all, like that was the thing that really onset my depression, like heavy, heavy. It was just like a little slight, like, whatever, I'm trying to figure out what to do in life. But that really just, that put the dagger in me, bitch. I was done. I was done. The only reason why people saw me was because Grammy family kept me in that group chat. I was gonna go. That to this day it still fucks with me. Like not as bad as then, but that was what really put me over the top, y'all. I started feeling worthless. I started getting mad at God because I'm just like, wow, you really like it. Just like I would really have conversations with God, like, wow, you really just like don't. I would ask him, I'm like, you don't want me to live. You don't want me to be on this earth. Because I was just like, why did I need to know that? Other shit. People who I'm thinking friends don't like me. It secretly don't like me. I'm thinking all this time I got best friends who hitting me up all the time, want to hang out, taking me, upgrading my life, introducing me to new things, making me like a better person. Come to find out they never liked me the whole time. Like, why did I have to find that out? Like, I would have lived a perfect life not knowing shit. And like I said, it just falls into my lap, child. So I would deal with all that shit, child, and it just got bad. So, I lost passion with the roll bitchy, the DB Daily, the content, any content, bitch. I was like, fuck this shit. Ain't nobody watching this shit. Fuck it. I don't care. I would get mad at people like, fuck these people. People who I love and like these are my friends. These are people who I really like, love and like. I would say fuck these people because I'm like, they don't support me. Even though I'm just like, child, just make your shit. So, yeah, that was a lot to swallow and sip on at once, but Now we get to the good part. Once I started to realize that I was going back down that road of depression, I'm like, no, bitch. I bust a UE right in the middle of the road with oncoming traffic coming towards me, with no regard for who was gonna get hit on the passenger side or me getting hit or T-boned or crashed. I bust a UE right in the middle of that road, bitch, and turned right back around towards normality and happiness, bitch. Okay. Because 2019 was a good year, regardless of like the little losses and smaller shit. It was a good ass year for me as far as mental health upgrades. So I came up with a plan, child. I was like, okay, so what do I need to do? So these are my tips for people who are dealing with depression, who are dealing with anxiety, dealing with low self esteem. These are 5 things that I think that I did immediately when I felt like I was going down that road of depression again. Number 1, plan. I made a plan. I was like, okay, so what's the plan? What are we gonna do to get out of this shit? What is it that we want? What is it that's making us sad? What is it that we need to eliminate? What is it that we need to add? The first thing was, okay, I want to have my own place. I'm like, I've been living with these roommates, Craigslist, and just random motherfuckers, people doing Airbnb and shit. I want my own place. Bam. Check right off the list. I want to lose weight. I've been saying it for a long time, but I'm finally at a place where I'm by myself in my own place. I can work out. I have a gym now, a little gym at the community while it's being built. Ain't nobody living here, so I can go to the gym and use it up. Bam. I want to pay more attention to my content and not give a fuck who watches it and who shares it, who likes it, who retweets it, and still love everybody regardless. Bam, gonna start doing that. Haven't started that one, but check because I'm gonna start it. Next, change. Like I said, I made a change, bitch. What is the things that I want to change? I want to start losing weight, so I got to change my diet. I want to start not caring so much about who's watching the videos, so I'm gonna stop looking at the likes. I'm just gonna upload the shit and then move on to the next project. Upload the shit, move on to the next project. Upload the shit, move on to the next project. Don't look at the likes. Don't look at who shared it. Don't look at who viewed it. Just put it up and keep it moving for the love of the content, baby. That's the motto. 3, choose. People who are dealing with depression, listen to this and listen closely, bitch. We have the power to choose how we react or feel about something. 10 times out of 10, since we're dealing with depression, we always go towards we have to feel depressed about something or rejected or hated or left out or, just low. Bitch, when your mind goes low, you go high and over combat that shit. Like, no, bitch, it's cool. Take a L this one time. Next time we gonna take a W. Rest of the year we taking W's. It's all about choosing how we react, choosing how we feel, choosing how our mind set is set, bitch, okay? 4, create. Child, you gotta have a hobby. You can't sit at home and do nothing. You like, well, do you just move to Vegas by yourself? Yeah, but I'm working, child. I work from home, so I got a job. I'm working a 9 to 5 from home. And outside of that 9 to 5, I'm writing, working on my script now again. So Press will be coming since Issa Rae is stopping Insecure. Press is coming 2022 or 2023. Writing that, working out, making the videos, exploring the neighborhood, child, cooking, doing, it's so much stuff to do, child. Even if you feel alone, child, it's so much stuff to do alone. Another thing that made me move out here to Vegas was I saw this meme or this little gift that was like, vibe alone and work on yourself for a while. And that's all I'm doing. I'm working on myself. I'm vibing alone. Still see my friends. Like I said, Grammy family just came out here. Anybody who want to come visit, come visit. I'm quarantining. So I'm by myself. I ain't got Rona. And I got my vaccines. I'm getting them. Nah, I'm going to let y'all get them first. But I ain't got Rona. I ain't going nowhere. So I'm just in the house by myself. Shit. So come visit if you want to come visit. And last but not least, be kind to yourself. Like I said, when I found out about the kiss, when I found out about they was fucking, when I found out about the, this person did that with that person, all the stuff I found out, that person never liked me, was just around me for, I guess, no reason, wasting his time around me, I guess. I treated myself like a shit. I was like, you're a piece of shit. And so you have to choose kindness. Be kind to yourself. And the more kind you are to yourself, the more you love yourself, the more you love yourself, the better your life will be. And the better your life is, the less you feel depressed, y'all. Because Now that I moved into this space and I'm in my own space, I just feel so happy with life. I'm like, child, I feel so responsible. I have, I'm where I want to be. I'm checking off, making a list, checking it twice. I'm not gonna be naughty. I'm just only gonna be nice, okay? And I'll just finish it with saying that if I've ever done anything to offend you, or if I did some shit that you're like, I hate that nigga, fuck his ass, he can't go kill himself. I wanna apologize seriously because um I would definitely say blame my mind and not my heart, because my heart is so genuine and so loving and giving, and all I want is the best for people. All I want to do is be friends with people, laugh, be happy, and just, yeah. When I be successful, everybody gonna be successful. Go on trips, just host and have fun. I'm a good person. So blame it on my mind and not my heart, Lord. Okay? Forgiveness is key, child. Holding grudges is bad for your skin, and I'm moisturizing these days, okay? Oh. But anyway, child, follow me on all my social medias. Until next time, deuces.